Welcome back to my channel. So in this video we'll be learning how to make this beautiful satin bag. If this is like what you want to know how to make, you can stick around. Let's go right into it. It's pretty easy to make, but I'm going to be taking the pieces I used one after the other so you don't get confused. So first of all, I have this pieces of satin cut out. It is measuring 5 inches by 8 inches. Now I went ahead to iron wording on each of it. Okay, so I'm going to bring the second pieces. Now the second pieces, I have two of it. Each piece you see in this video is two, except for the last piece you will see that is 4. It is measuring 20 inches by 8 inches. So I'm going to go to the machine and sew both sides. Okay, I will sew both sides down. Then on this one, I'm going to place it on each other like this, and I will sew both sides down. So now you should know that if you want your bag to be bigger than mine, your fabric should be bigger than what I'm using now. So I've gone ahead to sew, and this is what we have. So we're going to work on this one. On the lower part of these pieces, I'm going to draw gathers with my needle and thread. So after drawing the gathers, I'm going to make sure that I arrange it enough that it will fit into this other one, the lower part of it too. I mean, the lower part of it, I will make sure that it's fitting, right? So once it is equal, once the gathers, I know that the gather is equal like that, I'll just keep it aside. Then on this part, I went ahead to sew it down. I went ahead to sew the gather down because the thread I use in drawing the gather alone, it will not be stable. Then I have these long pieces of fabric. Remember I said they are two, except the last pieces. So this one is measuring 2 inches wide and it should be 13 inches long. So I'm going to cut it to be 13 inches long. Now this is going to stand as the strap. So if you think that the hand of my bag was too long, you can reduce yours to by 11 or 12. Okay, so this is 13 by 2. Then we have this one. This is the longer strap that we use to create the ruffle. It is measuring 30 inches long and 4 inches wide. 2 pieces also, take note. After which, I'm going to go ahead to the machine and just sew them. I'll fold each of them into 2 and run a straight stitch for the 4 pieces that I have on ground. After doing that, I'll come back. So here I've gone ahead to sew all of them. Now I want to turn them to the right side and I'm using my loop turner. It's very easy when you have your loop turner. So I'm just going to flip it to the right side with the loop turner, and I will do the same for the 4 pieces of strap that we have on the table. So now after turning all of them like this, now you know I said the smaller one is the strap, right? So now we'll have to pass the smaller one through the bigger one. That's how we'll create the ruffle for the handle of the bag. So I'm passing my loop through the longer strap, then I'm passing the smaller strap through it. When it gets to the edge, I'm going to pin it. I'll pin it like that. Then I'll continue dragging it until the strap will come out at the other end also, and I'll also pin it down. I'll repeat the same thing for the other piece. So you can see like this now, the ruffle strap is done. We've created the ruffle strap. I will do the remaining one off camera to save our time. So here the 2 straps are ready. I'm just going to go ahead and sew the edges and come back. So after sewing it, this is what we have. The next thing I'm going to do now, we have to pin the strap to the to the main body of the bag. This part I'm holding is the main body of the bag. Now I have to mark the position of the strap. So from the edge, I will mark 1.5 inch from the edge, 1.5 inch from each edge of the bag. I will mark 1.5. On this other side also, I will mark 1.5. So I'm going to make sure that the 1.5 inch reflects on the both pieces. Okay, can you see the chalk marking? Then you can see me making sure that it is showing. Then I'm going to place my strap inside it like that. Then I will pin the strap on the marking I have made. So you just watch and see how I'm doing it. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, please engage my videos. That's the only way YouTube is going to push me to the right audience. Engage, like, comment and share. It means a lot to me, honestly. Thank you very much for stopping by. Then after pinning the strap, I'm going to pin the second strap the same way we pinned the other one. Don't forget, we are pinning the straps on the markings that we have made. And after pinning the strap, we are not going to go ahead and sew it down just like that. We are going to bring the other part, the second piece that we gathered, we are going to bring it. So this is what we have here. Can you see? We are going to make sure that each edge of these pieces meet with each other. The black one is going to meet with the one that is carrying the strap, the edges. So the first part of it that I'm going to pin is the both edge. I will pin this edge together. I will also go ahead and pin the other edge together. It's very easy to make if you follow the steps. So at this point, my ring light went off, but I'll fix it pretty shortly. So I'm just pinning the second edge here. So after pinning both edges, this is what we have. So what are you going to do? Now, on this edge, remember that is the edge that is carrying the strap we're pinning this part on. So you are now going to pleat the excesses round it. You get, because you know it's longer than the first piece. This second piece is longer. So you are going to pleat it round it and sew. So after pleating it, I pleat the first part round, pleat the second part also. Then I'm going to remove the pins that I use in holding it down. Okay, so you saw what I just did. I pinned both edges, then I went to pleat. After removing the pin I use in securing it, I'm just going to go ahead and push this gather part inside. Of course, we know that this is going to serve as the outside. Can you see what we've done? So when you pull it out, you can see the sleeves are out, and this is what we have. But this is not how it's meant to be, so I'm going to push it the right way so that you see what we've done. This is the wrong side of the bag. Now this is the right side of the bag. Now you should know that the lower part, the inner part of the bag is still open. Now we'll have to cover that part, which is the part that is carrying wording. So like I said, it seems that the strap of my bag was a little bit too long. So you can make your strap length about 11 or 10 even. But for an elderly person like me, I don't think the strap was too long. It was really pretty comfortable to hold. So now we're going to close this edge. How do you close it? We are going to fold it in like so. Fold both edges in. Go ahead and run a straight stitch. Then here I'm gonna head to run a straight stitch. I'm going to open it and push it inside. So when you push it inside like this, the bag is done. It's very easy to make. The next thing, we are going to make those bow tie, those tie at the strap of the bag, at the handle of the bag. So like I said the last pieces is 4, and these are the pieces. They are 4 in number in total. So we are going to make a curve. So you can see how I'm folding it. We are going to make a curve at the edge of this pieces. And after which, I'm going to go ahead to the machine, join each of them, sew each of them, fold it and sew, turn it to the right side and come back without wasting our time. So I'll go to the machine and do that. So here I've gone ahead to do that. These are the 4 pieces on ground. I'm just tying my thread because I'm going to attach hook to the bag. So you can see the 4 of them. What you're going to do, you're going to tie it on both end of the handle like so. Can you see? So on this one also, we'll do the same thing. I'm just going to go ahead and tie the 4 and the 4 position of the bag handle. So after that, we are going to attach hook to the bag. If you have the bag, the normal bag hook, you can use it, but I made use of what I had at the moment, and I used the normal hook for clothes. That's what I used. So these are my hooks on the table that I'm going to use. You can see the bows I've made on it. So we are going to, maybe I didn't tie them properly, so I'm going to sew this hook with my needle and thread, and I will do that off camera. So here I'm gonna head to attach the hook, and when you put it together, it just closes very well. So like this, we are done with the bag, and this is what the final look of the bag looks like. If you find this video helpful, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to see more of my videos. Like, comment, engage my videos so that YouTube can push me to the right audience. Thank you for watching. Bye.